Guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be playing Congo Bongo on the Colecovision. I kind of forgot I had this game. I was going through my, I was fixing up my man cave and I found a box of Colecovision games that I haven't gone through yet. I think this was one of them that I haven't actually done on my channel yet. So that's kind of interesting. But I have played Congo Bongo on a bunch of other systems, like the Atari 2600, the Commodore 64, even the Intellivision I believe I did. So, yeah, the fact I haven't got around to this one is interesting, and I've had it sitting in a box for a while. Now, if you're not familiar with Congo Bongo, it was pretty much, I guess, I don't know, was it Sega that made this? Whatever, it's their answer to Donkey Kong. You know, you got the ape at the top there, you're at the bottom, you have to get there, he's throwing down what are probably coconuts or something. It's thrown at you. You're in more of a jungle environment. I like the look of the game. I always did. I mean, I was more familiar with this on the Commodore 64 than I was on any other system. So it's kind of fun being able to play this on a different console. And the thing about the ColecoVision is I find the controllers to be very difficult to use. I mean, I grew up with the Intellivision controllers, and I think the ColecoVision is even harder to use than the Intellivision one. I think it's very stiff to operate. I don't know. I could be, maybe I'm different than a lot of people, but I just find that these controllers are a little bit harder to use. They're a little bit heavier in your hand. Kind of remind me of the Intellivision 2 controller. Oh, okay, so we got this level in here. That's interesting. Oh, jeez. I know, I think I've even done the arcade version on my channel. I did pretty much all the Congo Bongo games I could find. So this might be the first time I've actually done the ColecoVision version. How the heck do you get around these rhino things? They just charge right at you. This game's brutal. Game over. Ow. Bonus. 0. This is on skill set 1. That just tells you right there how brutal this game is. Skill set 1, and it's hard. But yeah, you gotta get your little guy to the top there. I really like the look of this game. I think it's nice and colorful on pretty much every system. But it's got this like isometrical play field, kind of like Saxon and some of the other, it's on this slanted side. Makes it a little bit harder for your, controlling the controllers and knowing where your guy is. Oh, looks like I got a little bit of problem there with my cartridge. I mean, I tried to clean this as much as possible, but you can see there's some crap sticking up here on my character, which is like a glitch. And there looks like there's some glitching going on here. It's been a while since I've really cleaned my ColecoVision. Maybe that's the reason. Uh-oh. Oh. But that's the beauty of playing the classic systems. You get all the glitches included. I always have a hard time on this level. I think on every single version of this game, this level always gives me the hardest. Because I never know when the heck to jump and where I should jump. Looks like my, Oh! Perhaps I'm gonna have to, like, clean the cartridge one more time. I don't know. I don't know why all of a sudden all the glitching is happening. But I'm not getting very far here. Kind of making it over to here. Maybe I have to jump onto those hippos. Maybe that's my problem. Oh no! Let's do the old... See if that fixes my problem. Colecovision presents Sega's Congo Bongo, 1984. Right there. Good time for video gaming. right around after the crash, whatever you want to call it. Okay, maybe that fixed my problem here. Yeah, but I find these controllers to be a little bit awkward. I know I've seen on some posts that somebody's working on controllers that are more like the Super Nintendo controller. Kind of like with, if you have a Colecovision Phoenix, which I don't have. I'm running on an original Colecovision here. But from what I understand on the Colecovision Phoenix, they put in ports that run original Super Nintendo controllers, which is kind of neat. But I saw somebody was working on a controller. It kind of looked like a Super Nintendo controller, and it had the keypad in the middle, so you can select because nothing's stopping you from using just a regular, like say Atari joystick, other than the fact that you need that keypad at the beginning to select your game. Because I think a lot of games don't really utilize the keypad as much as the joystick and fire buttons do. So, all you need is something that, I have seen, I guess there's like a number pad thing you can plug into your ColecoVision, and then plug in a regular Atari joystick, if that's what you fancy. There's lots of ways you can do this. Of course, there's the ColecoVision Flashback, which, from what I understand, the controllers on those don't map the same way as the original ColecoVision, so you can't kind of, swap controllers. You can't use the original ColecoVision controllers on the Flashback and vice versa, which kind of sucks, but in fact, I really don't like the Flashback ColecoVision controller. I find them the exact opposite of the original ColecoVision controller, which is the one I'm using, to be a little bit too loosey-goosey. The joystick is too loose, and I find that there's very little control. So it's kind of like you go from one over stiffness to completely crazy, no control at all, which I don't really like. But yeah, I mean, this is Congo Bongo. Pretty cool. I like the graphics. I couldn't get very far though. I mean, this game is hard. It always is. You play the arcade version, it's pretty hard. Anyways, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.